Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Aaron Collins, and this is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well. The Lord blessed me to see another year of life on this planet, so celebrating that. I'm not going to do anything really extravagant. Actually, I'm going to be at work, but I just thank God for just blessing me to see another year today that wasn't promised to me. But I'm here, January 31st, and it feels good. It feels good to be alive. It feels good to be on top of the ground and not the ground on top of me. I think that's the attitude that everyone should take, and not to take stuff for granted. And so I just wanted to put that out there. Disclaimer, just another way of me encouraging people. But one thing I want to talk about is last night, Donald Trump, 45 as some of us call him, the POTUS, he did his first State of the Union address ever since he was sworn in to the office of Commander-in-Chief. Now, I saw clips of it. I'm not fully understanding of it, but I heard a lot of the rah-rah talk that many presidents give on State of the Union addresses. He claims that I'm not going to say he hasn't. He says that the unemployment rate for African Americans has gone down, so it's more of us at work. No, that's good. I mean, I can't complain about that. No, that's. But as far as the other things, like listening to him talking, he's talked about he repealed Obamacare. Now, I don't think that was really such a good idea, and I'll tell you why. A lot of people really can't afford good health care, especially those of us in the black community. And a lot of people depended on Obamacare because, for one thing, it was cheaper and basic things were met. And the truth be told, it's not just a black thing. There were many white people that were also benefiting from Obamacare, including a lot of the Trump supporters. So for you to sit here and clap and stuff for him repealing Obamacare, well, let me ask you this question. If you can't afford a lot of the things that many well-to-do people can, what are you going to do? So see, this is the thing about and like I said before, I'm not really completely understanding the State of the Union speech he did. He stood up there for an hour and said a lot of things, and he paid homage to people whose lives were lost. My condolences go out especially to the families who lost the little girls to MS-13. But the thing is this. One thing I heard him say is that he was cleaning up the loopholes left by other presidents. And most likely, and mainly he was referring to Obama. First of all, Obama was basically inheriting an administration's issues that were left by the previous administration even before him. But folks tend to seem to forget about that. And I don't want to get into a tirade about Obama because this is not what this is about. But I just wanted to say that it's real easy to put the blame on someone that is non-white than it is to blame the current thing that's going on. Now, someone asked this question, which is a really good question, or had a concern rather, not a question, that ever since his administration, he seems like he's done more to divide the country. And I can say that for a fact myself from what I just see. I'm like, yeah, I think I will sway more to that way of thinking because you have more and more incidents of racial attacks and more police violence and police brutality incidents. And like I said before, I look at it as a positive because it's allowing us to see who's who. But just want to put it out there that you want to say he wants to make the American dream come true, where it's a land of dreamers and all the other rah-rah talk, and say that No, we're here, for all Americans. This, well, you know what? We've been Americans since this country was founded. We built this country off the backs, and I'm talking about my ancestors. But yet, we're the first to be thrown under the bus when something jumps off. The biggest recipients of these racial attacks. And that's not to say that other non-whites are not subjugated to racial attacks. I'm not saying that white people are not subjugated to racial attacks. But I'm talking about with the advent of, with the recent FBI report of identifying black identity extremists. I mean, what's that all? To me, that's nothing more but just the second coming of COINTELPRO. So my question is this, Mr. Trump, are you going to address that? Are you going to address the random targeting of African Americans, and which is still continuing to go on? I mean, I know I sound like, this might sound like a bitch fest, but it's really not. And then, even if I was, well, I got a good reason too. But, like I was saying before, all the stuff that was being said last night, I'm just looking at it and paying attention to what's going on. I mean, it's like, I hear a whole lot of talk, but the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in what actually is being done. Now, as far as the unemployment, okay, good. I mean, that's good, but there's so many other issues we have to deal with. We still have to deal with, and another thing too. I mean, I see so much. I saw so much mention out of overseas terrorism and this, that, and the other. But what about these racial terrorists here? I mean, I never heard one mention of the attack. All I heard was this about ISIS and MS-13, but I never heard about the attack. Nothing about Charlottesville. Nothing about this alt-right movement. Nothing about Stephen Paddock, the slaughter of 56 innocents in Las Vegas, or the recent attack at the church in Texas, and all that. All I just heard was foreign terrorism and all that other stuff. I mean, you got a lot of homegrown terrorism too. Now, I know that's not what they want to call it. They don't want to call them thugs. All I just hear is a bunch of coddling and a bunch of trouble, this, and he was picked on and stuff. I mean, come on. But anyway, like I was saying before, I'm trying to understand more of this State of the Union address. I'm trying to get the highlights and the main points. But so far, I'm just really not too convinced. Now, maybe somebody could help me out here, shed the light on it. But I think I know what's going on. I mean, it's like I hear so much about other people's issues. You know, I could really dig up some dirt, but I'm trying really not to go there. But I'm afraid the cat's already out the bag though, so it's only a matter of time. But anyway, everyone like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna go and get on with my day. And once again, I thank God for blessing me to see another day. I thank Him for blessing me to celebrate another year of life on His planet. So, yeah. So anyway, everyone, and help me get those 1,000 subscribers. That would be a great birthday present right there. And $1 million or a brand new. No, I'm joking. Anyway, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. And remember, everyone, God loves you. I love you. Let's do life.